Alright, so I'm about to go pick up Jimmy, friend since 6th grade. Oh, look at the kids, such a nice day outside. But yeah, I'm about to go pick up my friend since 6th grade, so what is that, like 12 years almost? We're just gonna chill, catch up, and eat some food or something. So yeah, here he goes, right here, this dude. Get that UV real quick. Yeah, so like I said, friend from 12th grade, or since the age of 12, 6th grade, and yeah, he's, as you guys will see, he's quite the character, so definitely stay tuned. Yeah, here he is. Let me see. This dude. Are you listening to something?
Practice when I get TikTok famous.
When you get TikTok famous?
Or I just want to get one good TikTok.
That's all
one of the viral dances.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's literally all it takes. All it takes is one big thing. One TikTok dance, one song, whatever it may be. Like, it just takes one, bro.
Actually, the one I was gonna start out here, I actually did it last night. But
you did a TikTok dance?
Yeah, I was with a friend or whatever, and taught me to dance, and I actually did it, completed it.
What'd you dance?
The step, big, rise, up down,
Okay.
They say, and I hit the hook.
But nah, tell them, I was just telling them before I picked you up, you know, friends since 6th grade, played on the same basketball team, and yeah, just been cool ever since. I was just catching them up on that. Like, I told them this dude is like a character, like no lie, no joke. Well, actually go that way. But yeah, so what have you been up to? You can inform them. You already talked to me a little bit.
Since you had the push shot, now you got a shot. Just make your knees in the bow leg. Shot it from your knees, basically. You got a stroke. I just love it like that. Get the arms up. Straight knees.
I was skinny as hell. I was so skinny.
So was I. I mean, I was still kind of lanky, but I was a twig back then compared to how I am now. Plus, I got an excuse because I dislocated my elbow. Lost a little bit something. But what have I been on since the quarantine, or just in general?
Well, I guess since the quarantine, like, since that's, you know, we're all experiencing that at the time being, like, I've just been working, chilling, trying to stay in high moods. What you been up to?
For the most part, I've been abiding by social distancing.
We'll just say that we are social distancing, like we're 6 inches apart. That's what they say, right? No, I'm just kidding.
6 feet.
Yeah.
But I've just been doing a little bit of everything. Some days I don't do much. Just take that time to kind of like relax and, you know, pick something to improve on, or watch a lot of anime. Like literally, like dang near the whole day, just anime. Or at least I tried to, you know.
Yeah.
Also doing a lot of music and YouTubing, so just working on that.
He's also a YouTuber. Follow my man's Jimmy the Poet. Jimmy G.
Exclamation point.
Jimmy G the exclamation point. His rap name is Jimmy the Poet, right?
That was my
This shows how good of a
other
friend I am. Yeah. I get names mixed up. I don't even know my name sometimes.
Get you big.
No, I'm for real. Like, I go by Poetic Justice on some social media, and then I go by Justice Reeves, and now I just changed my YouTube to Justice League.
Yeah, I peeped that. I'm like,
yeah, and I can't change it for another 3 months. Like, I was just like testing it to see how it would look and how it would come up on when people searched it. But yeah, I gotta wait another.
Did it make much of a difference?
No, not necessarily, because you can still just type in Justice Reeves on YouTube. Where do you want to go?
Wherever. I don't care.
KFC. I'm
Sure.
low key. I'm not gonna lie. I'm about to get like a bowl. Like, I'm not super hungry, but you know, I can always eat.
I could go for their bowls. I also like their little slider things.
The chicken littles.
Yeah,
True. Big facts. Big facts.
but
Let's scoot this back
I
just
feel-
a little bit. Ugh.
But like I noticed that ever since I've been putting out more videos, that I used to have to go like a lot farther down just to find my account. Same thing for my SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
Like it got to the point where when I would plug people onto my SoundCloud, they couldn't find me. I would just tell them the name of a project because I knew it would pop up. Especially the one I had. I knew nobody else had that project name. But now that I've been dropping more on both YouTube and SoundCloud, now it's a lot higher in the rankings, so I don't have to really scroll. It's right there now.
Exactly.
So I guess I'll take that as a
This dude, and I'm gonna say, you better not take our spot. But yeah,
pat on the back.
like most platforms, the more that you put out on their platform, the more that they favor you.
Right, they kind of
Yeah.
give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, he's grinding. We're
Yeah.
gonna make sure that he gets seen.
Exactly.
Cause like YouTube, I'll type in Jimmy G and without the filter, it's obviously gonna show Jimmy Garoppolo. it obviously. But so I filtered the channel and then it would show like some Jimmy G fan pages, you know, people who love Jimmy Garoppolo and all that.
True.
And then after like a few more, then it will finally be me. But because I got the activity and finally gained some followers, now your boy is, you know, a little higher up. So
No higher up.
but yeah, I've been trying to be busy for the entire quarantine.
Same.
Trying not to be bored. Try to be as productive as possible, but as I say in my other video, sometimes doing nothing is the best productivity
Definitely.
to prevent burnout.
My friend actually last night, I was telling her that I just felt like I couldn't sleep. Like I was up for like over 24 hours. I was like, bro, I can't sleep. I know I'm tired, but I just can't sleep. Like my mind is racing.
I hate
So
that.
many things on your mind. And she was like, bro, like that's good that you want to accomplish things and be successful, but understand that you don't want to burn out. You know,
Yep.
take this time when on your off days, because obviously I'm working and stuff. On your off days, just let it be your off days. Watch anime, chill, you know. But so many things I want to get accomplished like right now. But like you said, you don't want to burn yourself out. Definitely take your me time and enjoy it.
And I've had plenty of those days or nights
Mm-hmm.
and during this quarantine.
Because this nigga
too.
never sleep.
So
at night.
many. I pulled quite a few all-nighters where I'm up to like really late. Half of them was because I was trying to finish an anime or something. But what are you trying to get out of that?
I don't even know.
Man,
Probably like a
since when do they got fries?
They didn't have fries. Well, no, those are actually different. I knew they had wedges. I didn't know that they had fries.
Wow. Look.
Yeah, chicken little.
They
does
sell
sound
the
good.
four-piece tenders and fries. Can I get the wedges instead?
You want the wedges instead of the fries? The fries look banging.
I don't know, man. This is the first time I've ever seen KFC have fries.
True.
Cause you gotta think, you know, how do they season it? Do they even season it?
Probably not.
Are they BK with it or are they McDonald's with it? Is it not enough seasoning or they do too much? You know what I'm saying?
True.
Whereas Wendy's,
This nigga's nice.
I love Wendy's fries. That sea salt be
Bruh, I love.
perfect.
I'm gonna die of high sodium. I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yes, sir. Can I have a? What did I say I want? A famous bowl without gravy. Can I have like the meal?
No, without gravy.
With no gravy on the famous bowl. Yep.
Alright, what's the drink?
A strawberry lemonade.
Yeah, no lemonade, that's fine.
Oh man.
Oh.
A Sierra Mist.
Alright.
And instead of the cookie, can I have a biscuit?
They might not have wedges.
Yes, I'm about to add something else. Can I get a honey barbecue chicken little? What do you want?
Well, do they have wedges still or no?
Do you guys still have wedges?
No.
No.
Figured that.
Okay.
I'll have the
Sorry, one sec.
let's see.
Take your time.
I'll have the number.
Number 2?
No. I'll have the number. I'll have the 4-piece tender fry combo.
Can I have the 4-piece tender and fry combo?
Also Sierra Mist for the drink. And then a side of mashed potatoes and gravy.
Also Sierra Mist, and then the side of mashed potatoes and gravy. Please and thank you.
So you don't want the fries?
Do you still want the fries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as the side of mashed potatoes and gravy?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Alright, anything else?
No, sir. That'll be all.
1646, that's one thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I haven't had KFC in a long time.
It's still recording too. I didn't even think I had enough memory. I'm not gonna lie. I got hella videos on my phone that I need to upload so I can delete off my phone.
That's the issue I've been running into. Like when I'll try to export the videos, they'll say you don't have enough memory.
Yeah, bro.
That's the one thing about.
Okay. I was about to say. So funny story. Got the food. Oh, it's definitely about to fall. Nope, maybe not. We gotta go somewhere like shady, bro, because it's low key hot as heck outside today. I ain't turn this on, but no.
Turn on the air. Turn on the air. It's like half and half. Half of it is like red, orangish, and then the other half is blue.
Okay, I don't think I seen her hair then.
Yeah. I don't know. She could rock it though, I guess.
Yeah.
It makes me want to kind of be Frank Ocean and dye my scalp. Because I did think that was kind of dope. You know what I'm talking about. On the blonde cover.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of
Frank Ocean dope.
But I wonder if, like, first of all, you gotta think, if I were to actually dye my scalp, would it hurt? Because I know dyeing requires bleaching. And that's hitting straight scalp. So I would have to figure out another method of dyeing my hair.
He said straight scalp because he's bald.
Yeah, as you can tell.
Balding!
Between you and me, my hair is thinning a bit.
Oh, Your Highness, I'm sure it's not that noticeable.
She don't remember, but I know.
Who was that?
That's Natasha. Natasha who? Ooh, y'all never know. Because Natasha's a very common name. Ooh. Probably
what
not
about
as
the
common
Natasha
as-
that you kissed? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, I never dated the Natasha. I gotta think of it. Nah, I can't. I don't know. I never dated a girl that even is close to rhyming with Natasha. Here's our old myth.
That's what I was figuring. Maybe we can like sit here and chill. Like obviously in the car because it's hot. But yeah. Pull up to the middle school. Have you been? When's the last time that you've been?
That was a
inside?
long ass time ago because she's about to graduate high school. So, man, that's crazy. Time flies.
Time.
Oh my gosh.
20, bro. I was talking to Samaj last night. People who we went to college with is like 27, 28. Like that means we're 23, 24. Obviously, we know our age, but like what, man?
Cause like we're passing the football field, and I remember, you know, the water being right there, and I remember the soccer team also practicing on that stretch of grass.
Memories.
And I remember, I just have memories at almost every part of this school.
You remember that girl? I forgot her name, but everybody used to like give her hugs, like would ask for a hug, you know, like that was like a big thing. And I was like, she was so cute, and I was just like so shy. So I eventually asked her. I gave her a note. I gave her a note to ask her for a hug, and she was like, "You could have just asked me." I was like, I thought it was like a big deal, you know. I didn't want to be rude or nothing, you know, passing out hugs and stuff. Thought it was a big deal.
Well, no, I never heard of that.
She was like Hispanic. I know you remember Mary.
Of course, yeah. Rapper. I don't know if she's still doing it, but she definitely was back then.
Man.
Perhaps Mary, if you watch this, perhaps we could collab. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly what he said.
But you talking about notes? Let me tell you a funny story.
Let me get that food real quick. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little hungry.
But there was this
Am I
girl.
doing this right? I'm sorry, bro. It's like There it goes.
There was this girl. Let me take
I'm putting the glasses. You can take off the glasses.
because I can't stand when seeing people who wear the mask and they have gloves, but they don't take it off when they're eating.
Yeah, that doesn't make any
That
sense.
defeats the purpose.
Exactly.
You're contaminating your own
Everything else
food.
is okay.
I know it's your own germs, but then the other people touch the box or whatever, and it's
Let me show them that. Look at that. You can't really see. Oh yeah.
smells good.
It smells good as heck. Little Chicken Little from KFC.
But let me try this fry, because all of a sudden KFC want to be like the other boys, have fries. Who the hell they think they are? Long John Silver?
Long John, yeah, bro. I went to this Long John Silver in A&W. It was a mix. So good.
This reminds me of Long John Silver. These are Long John Silver fries, basically.
They good?
Which I really cause like they're like they taste good, kind of, but like the texture's kind of weird. It's different. It's probably because they.
I was gonna say they're probably just old.
Well, they probably had it sitting out. Didn't even
Show
give it to
them
me
now.
fresh.
Nah, yeah.
But
You see that little famous bowl? I don't know if you can see it, but famous bowl look good.
there's this girl. She's actually one of my exes. She I'm not gonna drop her name, but just know that she's happily married now, and she's having a kid in the Air Force, so she's doing well. So if you're watching this and you do see this and you know I'm talking about you, just know that I'm glad you're doing well, and I hope you continue to do well and prosper.
That brings me to a good topic because can I get a straw too? That biscuit kind of dry. Yeah, I think a fork. But no, that brings me to a good topic because you know how, especially like people our age, you see their they date and then they break up and they're kind of like upset about it. If it's not up in there, that's fine.
They gave us neither.
They gave us no straws. It's definitely not up in there. Dang, we gonna have to drink. Let me take a break. And they gave us no ice. These niggas don't got ice.
Coronavirus messing up everything.
Still cold as that's good.
At least the Sprite ain't flat.
Right. That was good. Refreshing. Wait, how the heck am I supposed to eat this? Let me see. There gotta be a fork up here. This one.
We might.
Bro, this reminds me of McDonald's. Because last night they forgot my sweet and sour and I had to drive all the way back to McDonald's. I was like, are y'all gonna make me like a new 20-piece?
Let's pull up on them real quick. We need that fork all the time. I know, normally I would
honestly,
let this go, but it's like.
Do you need the fork? If you don't,
yeah, I do.
You do?
Kind of.
Okay, because I was about to take one of these, dip it up in the, mashed potatoes, get a little something. That was nothing but. Let me finish this first, and then we can pull back up. It's down the street. But no, so you said you wishing her well and stuff like that. A lot of people our age, bro, you see it on social media, and like even some of my friends or people who I've talked with, after a breakup, everyone always wants to be like, oh, you did me wrong, you did me dirty. And sometimes, it's not even a bad breakup. It's just you guys weren't meant for each other.
Right.
And I think as adults, that's important to realize that, hey, everyone is not meant for you. It may hurt, going through a breakup, but it's okay. Like, you're an adult. Get through it and wish them well. I would never wish, no matter how the relationship ends, whether I feel like they did me wrong or not,
Right.
I wouldn't wish bad on anybody. I hope that whoever, I'm not, like you said, I'm not going to say names. You know who you are.
Exactly.
But my exes, I hope, or exes, my ex, I hope, they're doing well and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whether they be married with kids, whatever it may be, I just hope them well. Because I feel like I'm doing well.
Right. I also feel the same, but I also feel like I could be doing better. I feel like that's just me being my own worst critic, because I like where I'm at, but because I have plans to further my position where I'm at right now, I feel, I won't say incomplete, but I feel like incomplete because I want more.
I feel
But
that.
right now I'm just trying to work on my patience. But I feel like also with that with the ex I'm referring to, that was in 7th grade, I think, when I dated her. So obviously, some may argue that real relationships, they
That's
vary
fair.
for some people. Some people, they count their actual first crush when they're like 8. Some people do.
I think if
Some
it
people-
lasts, only if it lasts, because you don't even know who you are as a person. Honestly, we never know who we truly are because we're always evolving and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But as a kid, like I had a crush at like 4 or 5. My mom took us to see Daredevil when it premiered. Like,
snap.
okay, I can technically count her as like my first date, my first girlfriend, my first love. But I didn't know what love is back then. I still am figuring out what love is. So I don't count those. But like you said, some people, they be like, oh, you know, like in high school, you know, we were great, we loved each other. That's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother discussion, because love and lust and attachment and having a connection, true love, all that stuff is different. It's different.
I agree.
The older you get, you'll realize there's a difference.
It's like let me use my example.
Mm-hmm.
I dated a girl. It was long distance though, because I had cousins down in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
But down in Tennessee, this girl like really liked me or whatever. We hit it off. She was my first kiss, technically speaking.
Technicalities.
But I decided like not to count her as my first real relationship, even though we did talk quite a bit. And if I were to count it, that would technically be my longest relationship. But I don't count that. My last ex, that's my longest relationship, 3 years. But just like that. But some people would also count, you know, long distance as their thing. And it's not to say that I didn't care for that person, because I do, and hopefully she's doing well.
Safety.
But it's just like you said, you know, I was still, when I broke up with her, I was starting 6th grade. So I was literally coming into my own because of puberty. So I was literally changing into somebody. I didn't even know who I was, changing into another type of person. So
Exactly.
that's why I wouldn't count that. No disrespect to her though. So if you're watching this, honey, don't get in this school.
Shoot.
I still care for you. Still care for you, baby.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
This that split. Look, this that split.
Nah, I feel that though. Like, definitely. Like, I'm a nice person, and even though, like, if you know me from the past, like, 5 to 6 years, you'd be like, oh, he's only dated one person. That's true. But if we're counting, if we're counting, like, all those, oh, she's my girlfriend, and, you know, kissing and, you know, hugging and that stuff, man.
Yeah,
Jimmy,
man.
I used to be a player. Like, I'm talking about 8th grade,
Bro.
8th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, when I used to go to Milwaukee with my dad. You know, when I used to go to the the projects, what's the project? Fairgrounds. When I used to go to Fairgrounds that my uncle lived in, and I used to stay at his house, we used to play house, you know, bro, and I was the dad and a girl was the mom. Obviously, we didn't do nothing sexual, like, but just like, if we're counting those, just like hugging and, oh, this is my girlfriend, those types of things. Yeah, that's why I don't count all that stuff, because, you know, I think all kids explore in that way, even if it's not necessarily physical. It's like, oh, you know, like, I have a crush on them, like, I love them. You don't know yet. You don't know. I feel like you don't know.
Oh,
That's just my
snap.
opinion.
I know that dude.
Ooh, I need to stop looking back.
I know that dude.
I can look in my mirror.
He one day I was dropping off my sister at a friend's house, and while I was waiting for the friend to come out, he you know he was obviously trying to do lawn care or whatever. He asked me if he could help me out with something. I'm like, nah, man, but I could spot you some change or whatever.
Yeah.
We got to talking. He asked me about myself and what I was trying to do, and he gave me probably one of the best pieces of advices that I've received within the past year. Because if you guys don't know already, we both graduated college, but I plan on going to grad school for occupational therapy. The way I was talking about it was like a what if kind of thing.
Okay.
Kind of being kind of being honest with myself and the fact through my experiences that life is changing and anything can happen, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But what he told me was to kind of manifest it, speak it into existence. Don't say if I say, when I apply and when I get into that school, when I, you know, get there, I'm gonna make it happen, you know.
I feel that.
And I took that to account, gave him his, you know, money, and I said, I appreciate that. That's like another topic that you could talk about for another day.
We can.
It's funny how
discuss
like
it here a little bit too.
okay, fine. Like,
Get outta here.
don't you find it interesting how
Is that
it's-
still on?
yeah, it's just that the
Oh, I got you.
the display is a little low. Seems like you have the same problem as me, because
Yeah.
everybody gets on me because my display is always on. They be like, turn up the brightness. Even the bus.
The sun is bright.
Look, even the when we got on the Van Gelder coming back to Chicago, coming back to Rockford, Bryce and I, even the bus driver got on my tail.
Hey. Do you guys have a couple forks and straws? Thank you.
But I noticed how like
things.
some people that you don't know as well
Mm-hmm.
rock with you more than people you've known your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very interesting to me.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
People,
You said-
it's funny how like people who aren't close to you
okay.
support you more than people you've known your whole life.
That's fair.
That is interesting.
So yeah, I feel that, especially like on the like if you're trying to get things like YouTube. Like I have, you know, close family and friends and stuff like that, or whatever it may be. Like, just even if like as a friend like you, I'm pretty sure you got more people who you don't consider like really close friends messing with your music than close friends. And it's nothing personal. I just feel like sometimes those friends who are not really great friends, but they're still like friends nonetheless, they kind of, I don't know, they kind of like linger in the middle, like, and it's not a bad thing. I don't know how to explain it, but I definitely understand what you mean. I feel that, yeah.
I feel like in other things, but in music, I feel like it's the close friends who like push me to continue.
Mm-hmm.
And then I noticed that that's when others who weren't as close to me, I noticed that they were rocking with it too.